Welcome back to Frankie and Kallie, where we take you along on our adventures, share with you our goals, and film weekly vlogs. Today we are sitting down with you as if we were in person and we're best friends. I mean, because we already are. We're already best friends. So in today's video, we are giving you tips and tricks on how to make new friends in a new city. So if you're looking to move, or even if you are moving to a college town, or just out of your parents' home or in a new job, and you are kind of getting a little anxious in that new transitional period in life, because I mean, who wouldn't, right? And everybody wants friends. So today we have 10 things we would like to share with you. Should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
Number 1, align your activities and hobbies within your new town and see if there's anything that you can join that fulfills you. Maybe it's a yoga studio, a gym class, a specific church, wine club, book club even, or anything that you are into. Just look it up. You could even do a quick Google search, go on Facebook too, and just do your research, because if you frequent those places, odds are other people will frequent those places as well. And just really go out of your way to introduce yourself and just put yourself out there. Invite them to coffee, invite them to go to the next yoga class together, anything like that. Because if you have something in common, then already you can be easily best friends. Hello.
Number 2 is you want to introduce yourself to your neighbor, whether you're at an apartment complex or a neighborhood house.
Frankie's really good at doing it. I've lived in this house for almost 2 years, and I really didn't make a point to meet my neighbors just because I never saw them out and about. But when Frankie moved in, oh my goodness, he knows everyone. He's best friends with them, and it's made a big difference.
Yeah, it just helps out, even with just simple things like there's an emergency in the house and you can't make it. I'm sure they'll be able to help you out. So it's nice to form a nice trust with your neighbor.
Or if you have like an animal, like a cat or a dog, like, hey, would you mind popping over and feeding them? I'm up in the cities or anything like that. Number 3, join your Chamber of Commerce's Young Professionals Networking Group. Most chambers have this, and they usually have a range from like 20 to 40 years old, and I'm sure you fit in that category if you're watching this video. And it's such a great way to meet people, honestly. Like, I know I've made a lot of great friends from our Mankato Chamber of Commerce, and if you are specifically like a business person, it's even better because they're business people too, so it's like-minded, and there really is a great variety of people in there as well, so you don't have to be just like a salesperson or work in finance or IT, but it's so fun. They usually have really great activities you can do. We meet twice a month. Well, we had previously before everything happened, and there's usually some smaller networking groups, so I would highly recommend that. But there is usually a small fee, so look into that one.
The number 4 is volunteering. You can meet a ton of people volunteering. I personally volunteer at like the local food shelf sometimes, and it's honestly really fun. I enjoy it a lot. You definitely want to find something you enjoy and what other people enjoy as well. So it's just a great way to meet friends.
And pro tip, try to get on a regular schedule, so like going every Wednesday from 10 to noon or Saturdays from 4 to 10. Just so that way, if there are other people that work the same shift, you can get to know them even better. Number 5, this one is a fun one, especially if you have a furry four-legged friend. Frequent the dog parks. I know what you're thinking, well, what if I don't have a friend? I mean, you could find a friend who has a puppy and then go with them and make even more friends. Hello! So really, it honestly is just a great way to meet people, because who doesn't love their animals? And then that way you can schedule a puppy play date, and then you and the other dog's owner can get together and hang out while the dogs are playing. So really, it's a win-win, because then your dog also makes a friend. And again, if you can try to go on the same schedule, that's even better. So like every Tuesdays and Thursdays or Saturdays, whatever fits into your schedule.
Number 6 is join a neighborhood Facebook group. Like let's say if you lost a dog or something going on in the neighborhood, grill outs, anything, something going on at the park, you'll definitely know what's going on, and you'll be able to meet more friends that way as well.
And if you follow any influencers online, I know some of the bloggers that I follow, they have Facebook groups, so it's really fun. People will be like, hey, I'm moving to New York in a few months. Does anybody want to meet up, or do you have any advice? So it's a super easy and convenient way to make friends at like a moment's notice. Number 7, frequent the same shops again at the same time and day, maybe if you can squeeze it into your schedule. But that way you can just get to know the workers that work at the shops. Maybe if it's a boutique, you can get to know the owners or other people that frequent those shops, because again, if they like the same thing, then you already have something in common and you can easily, as a point of reference, to talk about. So if you could go to the grocery store every Saturday or the farmer's market or shop at the same boutiques, you could easily find friends that way.
Number 8 is just social media apps. Like our neighbor actually recommended a really good one. It's called just Nextdoor. I'm sure you've heard of it too. I see a bunch of people always introducing themselves and just, they're new to the area. Does anyone want to go to the park? Does anyone want to go on a walk? I know Bumble also has like a
friends section.
Just kind of cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool, yeah. And same with meetup.com. If there's an event going on, again, that fits in your activities and hobbies that you are interested in, you could go to that as well.
Alright, so she doesn't have hands. So.
I mean, I have a sleeping dog, so.
Number 9.
If you work remotely, because I mean, so many people are moving forward, try to join a co-working space. That could be a great option to meet people who also work remotely or who are entrepreneurs. And think about how inspiring that would be just to be around those people all day. They're so creative and entrepreneurial and uplifting. I think that's something I'm gonna do when we move and I work remote. So they sometimes have activities, which would be another great way to meet people. And they're usually kind of like open concept, so you could sit across from someone and schedule coffee dates or anything else like that.
Number 10 is just go to a bunch of different events in town. Like if it's like if there's a concert, if there's a festival, if there's a hot dog eating like anything.
Trivia at a bar.
I know there's plenty of bars that have a bunch of different events. There's bingo, anything. I mean, you're brand new in town. You don't know anyone. The worst thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna meet someone new and just develop some kind of friendship with someone or just talk to everyone.
And just put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to give people your phone number and say like, hey, let's really meet up again. I would love to take you to coffee. Say like, oh, you live in that neighborhood too? So do I. I'm 3 blocks away. If you have a dog, let's definitely go on a dog walk. Just, you do have to put yourself out there and just kind of be vulnerable for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, you already made the huge choice of moving to another city that's probably really big for you. If you could do that, you can definitely just get out of your comfort zone and make friends, because it's fun, exciting. Like, we're excited.
We're very excited, yeah. Okay, so there are some 10 tips and tricks for you to use to go out and make new friends in your new city. And just know that everyone is always looking to make new friends, because at the end of the day, no one wants to be alone. Everyone wants to have friends, and it just takes 20 seconds of courage. Really, the hardest part of putting yourself out there is just opening up your mouth and speaking that first word. And people are generally nice and willing to have a conversation with you and want to be interested in you. And if they know that you're new to the city, they will probably go out of their way to make you feel comfortable. So just put yourself out there, use that 20 seconds of courage, know that we believe in you. You can make friends so easily, and we're confident that you can do it.
Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it so much. We appreciate every second of every video you watch of ours. Oh, Fox.
Fox does too. We appreciate every subscriber, so please subscribe to our channel. We are having so much fun doing this. Fox is having fun too, and just know that everything, like a comment, subscribe, it really does support our channel. So with that,
like and subscribe, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.